on the diplomatic front, I am pleased to see that the regime in Pyongyang has certainly demonstrated some level of restraint that we've not seen in the past. We hope that this is the beginning of this signal that we've been looking for, that they are ready to restrain their level of tensions, they're ready to restrain their provocative acts, and that perhaps we are seeing our pathway to sometime in the near future having some dialogue.
Same day, it basically says to the United States, stop these drills with South Korea. It airs a propaganda video on a state-controlled website, which is part of the official North Korean news agency, showing U.S. senior officials dying in a sea of fire with this quote: "All North Korea needs to do is place its hand on a button and press it when the right time comes. The U.S. will live in fear and anxiety the whole time." So this is a country that wants to be accepted as a nuclear power when the #1 rule is you don't make idle threats, which explains why the U.S. is basically this debate that's going on in the administration and around the world. Is it too late to stop North Korea from developing a nuclear strike capability? And if not, how do you contain the threat? The U.S. is pursuing this dual track: stop your nuclear program and we'll talk diplomacy, while also preparing for conflict.
We have had the responsibility of providing military options to our national leaders. And exercises are a way of making sure that the option is a ready option. It's a capable option. And that's what really underpins deterrence.
So the war games last until the 31st and include some civil defense drills. Otherwise, most of the exercise is a computer simulation of different war scenarios, including a missile defense system designed to knock out as many North Korean nukes as possible.
All I can say is I'm very confident with our missile defense capabilities. Our missile defense capabilities that are deployed both in Alaska and in California have the ability to intercept any threat against the United States. I'm also very confident about the capabilities that we've deployed here into theater.
The annual combined military exercises between Seoul and Washington is well underway. The drills designed to ensure the allies are fully prepared to defend against North Korea's evolving threats will run through the end of the month. And with North Korea ratcheting up its usual rhetoric against the drills, President Moon Jae-in had some strong words for the Kim Jong-un regime. He said the annual joint war games should not be used as a pretext for any further provocation.
Full readiness against any possible provocation, ordered South Korean President Moon Jae-in to his military as they launched their annual joint exercises with the U.S. on Monday. Speaking to his cabinet on the first day of the Ilchi Freedom Garden drills, the South's commander-in-chief also made clear the nature of the joint drills, which North Korea has long denounced as a war rehearsal to invade Pyongyang.
이번 을지 훈련은 우리 국민의 생명과 안전을 보호하기 위한 민관 군의 방어 태세를 점검하기 위한 것입니다. 방어적 성격의 연례적인 훈련이며 북한은 평화를 지키기 위한 우리의 노력을 왜곡해서는 안 될 것이며 이를 빌미로 상황을 악화시키는 도발적인 행동을 해서도 안 될 것입니다.
President Moon called out on the North leadership, saying it's in fact Pyongyang's continued provocations that make the Seoul-Washington joint drills necessary. The liberal leader did, however, reaffirm that the door to dialogue for peaceful resolution remains wide open should the isolated regime choose to take that path.
북한이 용기 있는 선택을 한다면 한반도를 둘러싼 군사적 대립이 완화되고 우리 스스로 한반도 평화를 지켜낼 수 있으며 국제사회와 협력하여 안정과 번영의 미래를 가져올 수 있을 것입니다.
Earlier in the morning, the president chaired a meeting of his National Security Council as Seoul and Washington forged ahead their first large-scale military exercise since North Korea successfully flight-tested 2 intercontinental ballistic missiles in July. President Moon ordered the two militaries to remain on high alert and vigorously strike back in the event of any hostile action by Pyongyang.
Nuclear weapon states in the world, but the U.S. is the only country that poses constant nuclear threat upon the DPRK. The measures taken by the DPRK to strengthen its nuclear deterrence and develop intercontinental rocket is justifiable and legitimate option for self-defense in the face of such apparent and real threat. The ongoing military adventure would certainly add gasoline to the fire, driving the current tense situation to further deterioration, and no one can guarantee that such huge forces will not go go into actual war at the time when brass heads, that is U.S. military chiefs, flew to South Korea to discuss war plan.